Okay, the first topic I'm going to cover is creating a calendar group in Microsoft Outlook. I will talk about how to create a new calendar group. I will also discuss how to add conference rooms to the group from the address book, how to use calendar groups to view availability, and how to delete from the calendar group. So you might wonder why, in a video on scheduling conference rooms, I would cover the topic of creating calendar groups. And the reason for this is the calendar groups are an easy way to view conference room availability as well as the availability of your other meeting attendees. In Outlook 2013, the calendar groups are listed down here on the lower left. And as you can see, I've created various calendar groups organized by department. In order to create a new calendar group, up here on the ribbon, I will click on the calendar groups button and select create new calendar group. And the first thing it's going to want is a name, so I'm going to just give it the name test, and then I will add to that calendar group from the address book. So I'm going to add a conference room first. I will pick the IT conference room, and I will also add Don and Brian. So the calendar group is a good way to organize conference rooms, people, maybe teams that you might regularly meet with. So if I click OK on this, I can see down here on the lower left, I've got my test group and then the members. I've got the conference room and Don and Brian. And now I can see all of our calendars together. I can collapse these calendars so that they overlap, and I can see the availability of the people in the conference room in this calendar group. Now, to turn that off, I can just deselect it, and then it goes back to my calendar only. And if I want to view that calendar group again, I can just click that checkbox, or I can deselect either the room or a calendar group member at any time. If I want to add to this group, I can right click on it and select add calendar from address book, and I can add another group member. To delete a group member, I can right click on that group member and say delete calendar. And if I want to switch back to that other view, I can click work week or week or day or month, and it goes back to the overlapped view. And you'll notice here that if I deselect this calendar group, this new meeting icon is just a standalone button. Once I click my calendar group, you'll notice that there's a drop-down arrow now next to new meeting. So if I come down here to my calendar group and select a block of time and click this down arrow, I can say new meeting with all. And when I do that, it automatically adds all the people that are in that calendar group that I've selected, as well as the conference room itself. And you'll notice that this little icon here signifies that this conference room is added as a resource, as opposed to either required attendee or optional attendee. So Outlook set that for me automatically. And now I can add a subject and send this meeting request to the other attendees and book the conference room.